What's up, everybody? Coach Roz here from fitnessbusinessmastery.com with an Ask Coach Roz. And this is a simple video I wanted to share with you because I was having a conversation with one of my friends and she asked me what are the key funnels that she should be using in her personal training business. And she wanted to make sure that they were going to be effective at getting leads on Facebook as well. So I came up and I shared with her three of the funnels that we use in my personal training business here on Long Island. And the three funnels that you really need, and I really want you to think about it, is 3 levels of your marketing. See, you don't want to just think about a funnel because you don't need a funnel because a funnel is just an object that you put things in and something comes out the bottom, right? What you want to be thinking of is a process. And the process that you're going to be able to go through or take your prospects through so that they can come out the other end as happy clients. And then those clients are going to turn into raving fans, which are going to refer more clients to you. This is going to lower your costs for marketing and, more importantly, help you grow and scale your personal training business. So what are the key 3 funnels that every personal training studio requires and needs? Number 1, you need to have a promotion funnel. Now, this is all part of my promote, pack out, and profit system. And you want to know why you need a promotion funnel? Because a promotion funnel is going to do something. It's going to get people in the front door, right? That's the whole idea behind that funnel. I'm going to share with you a little bit more about that after I tell you what the 3 funnels are. Number 2, you need a pack out funnel. And the key to the pack out funnel is basically, now that you got them in the front door, how do you get them to that next level? Because everybody thinks that it's just about your ad, Facebook, and then, oh, your funnel's done. You're going to have different funnels for different parts of the process of your sales system. And the last one is after you get the promotion, the pack out, of course, it's all about profit, right? Because we don't want people thinking, oh yeah, that's great. I can get someone in a front end offer. I can get someone in a free offer. But how do you get your business to be profitable? And that's what I want you to be thinking about, because a lot of people are not. They're just, oh, I'm going to do a lead magnet, or I'm going to do a front end offer or a 14-day trial. Great. If you don't have the process in place so that you can actually, now that's the second level of your funnel, then you're not going to be able to become profitable, but get your ROI to where you want it to be. So these are the 3 funnels I want you guys to think about: a promotion funnel, a pack out funnel, and a profit funnel. Now let's go into the training real quick so that you guys can actually get to see exactly what I'm talking about. So the first one, right, is you got to understand that your marketing is going to be right here. And this is your promotion, right? So in your promotion funnel, what is that? First, we want to make sure you have a front end offer and a lead magnet. Now, what is this going to do? The front end offer is just something it's a low entry to barrier funnel. And then the lead magnet is something that's going to give you a free bribe. This is going to be what we want to connect here is to a problem. Excuse me for that. You're going to have a problem there and you're going to give them a solution, right? That solution is key. And that's going to get them in the door. But why do we want to understand this? Because you got to make sure that you know your media, you know your market, and you know your message. And that is all is going to be inside of this. And I really, when I teach this and I share this with our students, this is so key, but most people miss this. Oh, should I create a workout lead magnet? Should I create an abs lead magnet? Let me ask you, when you're thinking about your message and who you're trying to serve, make sure that your lead magnet is going to fit their problem. So let me give you an example. We work with women between the age of 38 and 58 who are entering into the perimenopause years and postmenopause. One of the biggest challenges they have with just in life and losing weight is they have cravings, uncontrollable cravings. So what did I do? I created a lead magnet called the Combat Cravers. When you combat cravings, this is 7 deadly sins that they're like, wow, this is a lead magnet that attracts my ideal client. Then I make sure that matches my message and I picked it. I use Facebook. So this is how I'm going to use this to get them in. But what is this going to do for me? See, this is going to basically get me leads. And those leads are going to lead me into the next 2 funnels that I have. And this is why I need you to think about not just having one funnel, but multiple funnels. Now, if you look here, this is your value ladder. This is step 1, your lead magnet. That doesn't cost them anything, so you're going to have to invest. And the reason that you want to now, you can have a front end, you can have what's called a self-liquidating, is where someone has to pay a small amount. But I want to keep this very basic for you. Go free. Simple lead magnet. You're going to get your money back on the second level. And that's what we're going to talk about in the pack out. So how do you pack out? I want to change my marker here. So the pack out funnel right here is where we're going to talk about now for us, it's a 6-week challenge, right? And I like that because A, it's that mid-range. I don't know where your location is, but for us, it's anywhere from $600 to $1,200. That's what we do in the middle. So now I can use the money that I've spent here, right, to acquire my leads. I'm funneling them to this front-end offer, which we call a front-end offer, is a $600 to $1,200 product. I'm going to make sure, as long as I have a decent conversion rate, it's going to be very easy for me to create an ROI, pay my trainers, and make sure, because we all know that once we get them in, it's our job to make sure we create raving fans. And by doing that, you have to get them a result. So I already expect that you guys can do that. I want to share with you why you need these funnels and how to get them installed. Now this one. Now what do I do when I get them to this rung? See, I got them here. I got my gym. I'm packing it out. I got 20, 30 people each time I roll this challenge out. I know my specific numbers. How many people do you need in order for your campaign to be successful? For us, every time we run a 6-week, we're looking at 30 to 40 people. That's what our main goal is, right? That gets them in here. And once they're on this level right here, what I'm doing is I'm going to start to escalate them straight up. And everyone should have a core offer. And this core offer is a premium. See, this is what I want you to have, a premium asset in your business. When you have a premium asset in your business, you're going to be profitable. A lot of times we're thinking about, oh yeah, you might lose money on the front end when you do that lead magnet. And then the pack out, depending on your conversion rate, you may just break even after you pay your trainers and you pay the expenses and you have the ad costs and all those things. You should actually be positive at that point. But this core offer is one that we escalate them up. It's a high end. And this is not for every client. But we know industry standards, probably anywhere from 8 to 12% are going to want to come up. So what is that offer for us? It's a 12-week makeover. And this is a premium. Now this goes from anywhere from $1,300 to $3,000. Now people say, oh wow, I have a boot camp. I have a smaller studio. We don't have fees like that. That's okay. You just have to look and say, what are your premium prices? What is your market willing to pay? And what are they willing to invest in their health, in their fitness, and in getting the result that you focus on? See, if you're not selling them sessions, workouts like everybody else, if you're selling results, you're going to have that paradigm shift. Your conversation will change. And when your conversation will change, the asset that you can sell will change. When we decided to shift away from selling big packages and we shifted to, okay, you know what? We're going to get you a result in 12 weeks. And this is what the result you're going to get, Mrs. Jones. And if you want that result, here's what you're going to have to invest in yourself. Are you ready to get started with me? That's part of our sales process. And once I can tell you, the main part of this whole training is understanding your message, your market, and the media. The media we know is a beast. We're going to use Facebook. But what I want you guys to go, and I'm going to go back to this first one. Why do we need this? This is going to be for 2 reasons. One, awareness, right? Awareness. It's crucial for your business. And 2, it's going to build your list. This is another asset that you really need to have. And I know a lot of people say that, email marketing is dead. It's not dead. It's an asset for your business. If Facebook shut us down tomorrow, we have a list that I could send out promotions to and still get people in my door, right? So I don't want you to think about this. And you're not losing money because as you're building awareness, what you're decreasing is your cost per lead. That's important because now you have a custom audience, right? And when you have a custom audience, now you can send specific marketing messages to that audience, lowering your cost per lead. And what's that going to do for you? It's going to get you more quality leads at a lower price. So this is why you need to do all of this. These 3 funnels, if you install them in your business, I can promise you, you're not going to have a lead problem. You're not going to have a client problem. And most importantly, you're going to be profitable because that's the goal of the whole promote, pack out, and profit system. You learn these 3 funnels and how they integrate with all of the other systems and processes in your business. You are going to be able to grow and scale a personal training business. The skies are the limits. I can trust you on that. And if you guys need any help around that, you can always reach me directly here on Facebook. You can hit the response button to this email, or you can leave a comment in the blog. We love to help you guys out. That's what we do each and every day because we're just like you. We're not gurus. We're not giving you BS shit. It's things that we're testing and doing in our business to help you grow and scale your personal training business because that's what we do. So in closing, 3 funnels you need. Make sure you have the promotion, the pack out, and the profit. I'm Roz Slaughter from fitnessbusinessmastery.com. I look forward to seeing you in another tutorial. Have a fantastic day.